What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Not a lot's happened in the last 24 hours. You know, it's just been a very neutral day that we had, which it's fine. You know, we just had a breakout. We had a bearish engulfing candle, a breakout of this overall range that a lot of people were bullish on. I myself was bullish in the beginning of it, but as time went on, I've kind of been a little bit more bearish. And it makes sense, man. It makes sense that after you have a move up and you're not going anywhere, that you will see some kind of a retracement. This will be a quick video. I just want to kind of give a general overview as to where I think it's going, just reinforce and reinstill some of the same thoughts. You know, taking this fib, this general fib from bottom to top here. Yes, this is the top of the range. I'm measuring this though because these tops were just fake outs. These are just fake outs. This is the original move, so I'm basing it off of that personally. Normally I do the actual top, but this is one of those times where I feel like there's an exception to be made, because all we had, whether it was to the downside or the upside with these breaks, it was all just fake outs. So until here, now we've actually got a legitimate move that has been sustained, right? We've broken below the 236. We've had a day that opened and closed below it. So I do think we're going lower. We just broke out of it, right? A day, 2 days ago, technically. 2 bars ago, not 2 days ago. Technically, it was like a day and 4 hours ago, a day and 6 hours ago, something like that. And volume looks like it's decreasing, but you know, compared to this range, this little bit here, we actually did increase a little bit. It is still kind of decreasing though. I don't know. I'd like to see more volume come in. It doesn't have to, but you know, actually volume, as we're moving down, if it continued to decrease, that would actually be a good thing, because then that would imply that when the volume comes in, we're going to go up and we're going to break out of this overall. Instead of it being a sideways range, it could be considered more of like something that's like a downwards range, and then we get the volume coming in to break out of it. But ultimately, guys, drawing back that 618, or this fib, I'm sorry, I do think that we're going to make a move down, likely below 28.7K. I've actually given the 28K level some consideration, right above the 0.5, like right around that there. I think that around 28K, just a little bit below that even, is probably where we could bottom, if not between the 0.618 and the 0.69, which would be around like 27.1 to 26.7K. And I would say, you know, as far as like which one's more likely, I don't know. I think this one. I think this one right here, this one's more likely, somewhere in this range. Who knows where, but definitely lower, definitely more than $1,000 lower likely. Let's look at the short-term time frames real quick before we end the video. Yeah, the RSI is weak as hell, man. You're very, very weak. Not looking good at all. The only life is to the downside. So let's see here. Let's see. Not a whole lot going on. I don't know. He rejected the 4-hour 123, rejecting the 382 here on the shorter fib. So that's, I think you do want to see continuation to the downside. Let's look at the 1 hour real quick. Kind of neutral RSI. You've been above the 50 more than not, but you've bounced off of this level a few times and not promoted any growth. So I actually do think you want to go lower, man. Yeah, you even have hidden bearish divergence. Yeah. Yep. This looked like it wanted to be the real deal, and you got a fake out right here, right? So I mean, not really a true fake out, but like to some degree. You were going higher, you had a higher high, bull trap, and down. People probably went long around here or something, and now they're underwater. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, you've got a high here. Let's look. High here. Maybe it's not hidden bearish divergence, actually. No, technically it's not. But still, it doesn't look good. Still, it doesn't look good. So I don't know, man. You're getting these moves up with very lackluster volume, nothing at all, and you definitely are finding resistance right here at this. No, not there. Right there, right at this area. I don't know. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good on the 1 hour. Doesn't look good on the 4 hour. Doesn't look good on the daily. And on the weekly, it looks great. Actually, it looks very phenomenal on the weekly. This is beautiful, guys. It's the one thing that gives me hope and solace that we are in a bull trend, is the fact that we have this nice, very nice. It took me a while to see it, man, but it's undeniable at this point. We have a nice uptrend going here, right? We've got and maybe it's not this steep. And in fact, I actually made a video saying that we could and likely will even break below this line. I bet, guys, whenever we break below this white line, that's the low. and I doubt that we go below this low here. I very much doubt that we do go below that. So somewhere, let's see, somewhere in between below this diagonal white line and above this horizontal white line, somewhere in between this zone here, this is where we are likely going to find our low. And probably not closer to this bottom, probably closer to where these like open and closing parts are. So somewhere around, again, that would be around, I guess that's below 27K. We could hold the line even, we very well could, but I would expect that we go just below it, psych people out. They're gonna be like, no, the uptrend is over. The uptrend's over, but no, it won't be, guys. It's gonna go. Bitcoin likes to psych people out, as you're well aware if you've been around for the last month. So don't be scared if and when that happens. Ultimately, you know, looking at these fibs, going down to around like 26.6K would not be out of the norm at all. So just, you know, don't be fearful, just be prepared. Let's see if we've got the fear and greed index on here as well. Crypto fear and greed index. Neutral. You're even more bullish today than you were yesterday. And all you had was this neutral little day. People are getting more greedy as we're showing no signs of life at all. So people definitely want this thing to go up, man. There's a lot of people that are still in disbelief that we're going to go down, and we're not going to go. You know, even if they're in disbelief, they're not going to be like they're not going to boo-hoo over, at this point in time, what would be at the most like an 8% drop. That's nothing for Bitcoin. You know, very likely something that's around 3% to like 7%, something like that. But, you know, maybe even lower. Overall, from top to bottom, I would expect we see around a 14% drop, just under a 14% drop, which would be, you know, right there around 27K, 27.1. So, oh wait, I'm sorry, that's 14.9. So just under 14% would be around 27.4. You know, we could see a little bit more, we could see a little bit less, but overall, I do think we see a drop, something like that. Yada, yada, yada. More of the same stuff, guys. So closing statements, if I have anything else to say, would be we're probably going to go below this 382. Likely we find a bottom anywhere around 28K to 26.7K, somewhere in that range. Lower from here in the meantime. Maybe not in the immediate term. Maybe we have another green day or whatever, but ultimately I think that this move right here, we just broke out of this range, definitely broke out of it convincingly. I think it's just getting started. We're seeing the resolution take place now, and whenever more people realize what's going on, I'm sure we'll see some selling pressure. So until then, we'll probably just move sideways, but I don't think we'll move sideways for long. So, you know, we might have a red day just like this today. It might take another day, whatever. I don't know. You know, I don't have a crystal ball, but I do think we're going lower. So before I babble and ramble too much more, I'm going to end it there. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to see more, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.